Hi, my dear friends and followers. I am back from a long road trip, back to my normal routines. But while I was driving for many hours, I think altogether it was 30 hours. But anyway, so for nothing spectacular, actually, just to pick something up and so on. But so I was just driving and I really enjoyed the quietness and just the silence and just to let my thoughts flow, which I don't have time for that very often with 7 kids and a lot to do around me. So that was really, really good. And while I was driving and I was thinking, I think about marriages, and so that we live in such a self-satisfaction society, or self-satisfaction seeking society. And it's so sad to see that so many couples just split up and get divorced. And they may have a good reason, I think. But I think if you look from the biblical standard, there are far too many divorces happening where they shouldn't. Because so often, that like the picture, somebody is digging underground, keep digging. And then short before he reached the goal, or the gold, or whatever it is on the other side, he just gives up. And I think this is a good picture also to see for marriage, like so many couples, I think, give up far too soon, far too easily, even though if it seems like there is no way out, or but there actually is. And so I was just thinking about that, and then all of a sudden an idea came, and I thought it was just brilliant. I really liked that, and it helps to maybe see the whole principle of marriage a little more relaxed. So I want to tell you about it. Maybe one or two of them like that and can benefit from it. So the idea or the picture was that of comparing marriage, the years and the stages of marriage, with the years and stages of humans going through. So let's see. You are married for 1 year, so that would be like the baby stage. A baby is like, wow, super needy, doesn't know anything, and just really needs a lot of care and nourishment. And so if you transfer that into marriage, you know exactly where you're at. So just have understanding and take care of each other, understand each other, nourish each other, get to know each other. And then when you're married for like 3-4 years, you are in the toddler stage. And this can be like the first years of marriage can be very difficult, just simply because you don't know each other well enough to carry each other through. So toddlers still need a lot of attention, right? And a lot of understanding, and just figure out who is that sweet little person, characteristics. And you can transfer that to marriage as well, where you still get to know each other characteristics. But if you have reached teenager stage, let's say like maybe 15 years. So I'm married for 15 years. I am in my teenager stage. A lot has changed. We are still in the process of getting to know each other, but we have achieved a different level of grace for each other. And yet, if you have a teenager like I have too, it can be rough and tough. And so this can be also in marriage as well. If you have reached adulthood in marriage, let's say that's like 20 years and so on. So I'm not there yet, but I believe you have like achieved a stage of wisdom and a much higher level of enjoyment for each other. And because also those rough years of maybe getting your children and raising kids and all that is totally new. This is also a big challenge on top. But if you're married for 30 years, you've overcome that stage, and you are much more a team for each other. You're adults in marriage. Your marriage is an adulthood level. So, and anyway, and then your retirement, then you can really enjoy each other to the fullest, and then your grandchildren. And I think it's worth to stay on and to stay in until you've really reached the retirement level of your marriage, the golden years. And so I thought, wow, I love this picture. That helped me to really to really have much more patience and understanding and maybe more relaxed and patient, as I said already. So to have also a little bit humor in it, in marriage. It doesn't have to always be everything so serious and self-focused, and just how we care for our little kids when they're babies, when they're toddlers, when they're teenagers. So as well, we can see it as we have to care for our marriage, for our partner, and so on. So I thought this is just a brilliant picture that helps to be more relaxed and not give up so fast on ourselves and on others, and especially on our marriage. So with that being said, I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and God bless.